So thread 7 is what you put your attention on grows stronger in your life. There we go. So it starts out with a quote, which will be familiar to many of you from the Rig Veda, that's also the introduction to several Upanishads. Badran karne bishrinu yamadeva, badran pashye maksharabir yajatra. All good I should see from the ears, all good I should see through the eyes. And then it goes into the book. It says, let's make it a little bigger. It says, this implication is not a prayer that all should be perfect, but that we find the good or the beautiful in all that we see, hear, and perceive. This is the essence of what you put your attention on grows stronger. Seeing, hearing, and perceiving all good reduces pinches and frictions in the heart, unfolding a sense of freedom. Seeing only good, we free ourselves from the need to correct or do something. If we see problems, there's a sense of responsibility to change the problem. If we see good, we create happiness and freedom for ourselves. But it is not just seeing good. This thread, in some cases, can also be what you see, you become. Attention is a powerful tool, not to be underestimated. Attention is the time we give to feed our minds, our hearts, and our souls. Attention brings everything to life around us. Have you ever kissed a child's scraped knee and they say it is all better? The scrape is still there, but the loving attention has made it better. In an innocent child's eyes, a kiss on a scraped knee can make it all better. Why not for adults too? With attention alone, we can transform our lives. When we practice piano every day for years, the connections in the brain and the ability to play grows immensely. That is a simple, focused attention that we can use to structure our lives. But much of the attention and the direction we give it is based on the environment or subconscious focus. This current of focus and attention builds who we are now into who we can become. We've all seen graphs that show an iceberg as an analogy for success. What you see above the water, the success, is a tiny portion of the iceberg. What goes on behind the scenes, below the water, is the real iceberg. In success, this includes hard work, connections, persistence, failure, and luck. But there is one missing ingredient: attention. The ability to use attention is to free ourselves from expectations of what we have to be or when we have to achieve it, and simply, consciously show up for ourselves. Attention is a process of observing where you are at this moment and where you would like to be. Attention is like watering the flowers of your potential and bringing new life to blossom. And it goes on, attention can look different for each person. Some may prefer visualization, seeing what they want to achieve each day. Others may prefer lists, selecting a few achievable goals. Still others find vision boards, journaling, or some other strategy. Whatever strategy you choose, the key is in what we can control, what we can do from our side through attention. And then it goes on to say, the process of attention is also a process of letting go of expectations and preconceived ideas. In letting go of limiting beliefs, actions, and anything else that is holding you back from your goals, and allowing the process of attention to transform you. Through attention, you are showing up for yourself in a process of continual rebirth. Maharishi has said that the process of evolution is a process of giving up what we are for what we can become. What we can become is infinitely more beautiful, more powerful, and happier than we can ever imagine now. And then the book goes on to give the analogy of the man in the hut, which probably most of you are very familiar with. And it concludes, we'll echo that same sentiment. In various ways, at various times, the man in the hut is all of us. We become so comfortable with our own attachments and boundaries that we forget we have unbounded potential. We put ourselves into boxes of what we think we are good at, what we think we deserve, instead of remembering all that we can become. That is why Maharishi says that we have to be ready to sacrifice at any moment who we are for who we can become. We must be ready to go beyond ourselves to find ourselves. So that is an excerpt.